All right. Good night, guys. Good night. Welcome to Open Discussion. Open Discussion is a place where we come and discuss different topics. We do not discriminate. Everyone have a right to their own opinion. That's how we do it here. So let's just keep it nice and beautiful. All right. So yes, guys, tonight topic gonna be: should we prep or not? Should we prep or not? But before I go there, I want to talk about the Herb Garden Challenge for a minute. Yes, I want to say shout out to all the participants in the Herb Garden Challenge who really trying their best, who putting in the effort. I know it ain't easy to try to keep seedlings alive for all these months indoors in the cold climate. You got to prepare the environment for the plants to survive. You got to be careful. You want to make sure that you ain't over water the plant or you ain't give them enough water. Is such a tough challenge, which I know it's a tough challenge, but I just appreciate all the people for taking the time out and come out and join this challenge. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all for uploading your videos today. I didn't get the time to watch them, but I'm surely gonna start watching them tonight. Thank you guys again. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so the topic is: do you think we should prep or not? Do you think we should prep or not? What you guys think? I want to do an open panel tonight because I want to talk about the the important if it's not important. If some people feel it's not important to prep, that's cool. But I want to talk about it. But meanwhile, let me go on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show a short film, just a short film. Just give me a second, guys. A short film. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys. Hey, boy, Blue, how you doing? Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. All right, all right. Hey, boy, Blue, how you doing, man? What's going on, man? Have a great share on Pepper. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, Texas Lala, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys here this evening. All right, that little clip I now play there is, it's. I did this video because I really wanna, give people the understanding of what is really going on and prepping and things you need to do. But tonight's topic is really about, should we prep or not? Should we really prep? Should we really start putting things together? Or we should just live our life? Hey, Fifi Johnny, what's going on? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Give me 1 second again, guys, all right? Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I have a video I really wanna. I really wanna. Let me see if I can find this video, guys. Please bear with me, okay? Bear with me, please. I'm just gonna show a short piece of this video. Just bear with me for a little bit. Okay. All right. Give me a minute, there, guys. Yes, give me a minute. I come in there with you guys. I just want to do a little a clip here of this wait, how you widen this again? Oh man, I'm trying to widen it all out. Just give me a bear with me for like a minute, guys. All right, let's check out this video for a minute, okay? Just bear with me 1 second. This is just, guys, this is just a video, because this is, I create this video just to show people that, listen, you could do whatever, getting prep. If you ain't got the center blocks, you could also use tree stone. You ain't really got to get the center blocks. You could use tree stone and you hook it the same way. But this is just really to give people ideas that, listen me, you can actually learn these things and survive. You see? These like a skill is really important, as much as you might say, oh, I don't need that. This is important. This is a day I was just in the garden and I just feel like I'm going to cook something, and I just walk around, grab some wood, light some fire. Bring the water for me, please. All right, guys, so the pot is on the fire. So guess what? We go into the garden now and we're going to find food to cook. All right, guys, so we have the pot on the fire, and now I'm looking for food to go in that pot. We're not using no meat, we're just using food from this garden. So now we're going and use some edo leaf. So I'm going and cut some edo leaf right now. Damn, this one is huge. Wow. Mm. So we're looking for the young leaf. You see the young leaf that now start unfolding? These are the kind of leaf we're looking for. All right, so we have a few here. These leaf, these are the young leaf. These are the leaves that we want because these leaves are young. Young, and you don't want to get the old one. You want to get the ones that young, that have the juice inside of them. Okay. These edos are huge, man. Look at the size of these plants. These young leaves, these are the leaf we're looking for. Okay, guys, I'm not sure if you guys, I hope you guys seeing, but I was, hold on. We're cooking a small pot, so we don't need too much. We also going to go down this side. Hey, how you guys doing today? What's going on, guys? All right, I'm gonna end it right here. All right, so these are some edo leaf we have here. I'm gonna show you guys how I clean them. All right, guys, how you guys doing tonight? Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Yaya Best Life. Thank you, Boy Blue. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. Thank you, Texas Lala. Thank you. How you guys doing? What's going on? Thanks every one of you guys for coming out tonight. I appreciate you guys for being here tonight. Thank you guys again. I just wanted to show that video because, listen me, it's important. And in today, there's people actually never catch a fire outside, never do these things outside. But that video, it's a video that I did. One day I was in the garden and I just decide, you know what, I want to cook some food. And what I do, I go and pick my wood, catch the fire, put the pot on the fire, and go and look for food in the garden. Come back, clean up, and cook and eat. You see what I'm saying? It's a video that should inspire people because the truth is, life thing ain't getting easier. And in case anything, you want to be able to feed your family. You want to able to feed your family at the end of the day. And if you don't have gas stove, if you don't have electricity in your house, at least you still want to able to feed your family. You don't want your children to stand up looking at you hungry and your hands tied. You don't know what to do. You have no option. So I'm just saying, I do think that we must get back into these ways, even though we're not doing it long. Practice. Get up sometime. It's summertime. Get up sometime if you have the space. Walk outside, catch some fire. Try cook some food on the fire. Make some tea on the fire. Whatever you can do, just do, but practice because you never know. I remember someone told me one time there was a storm, I think, in Florida. Real bad storm. I can't remember which year that was. But the storm was really bad and it do so much damage. It blew down house. It do so much damage. And someone told me that they actually was cooking from the fence, the wood fence that they had. They was ripping that off to actually cook food for their family. So I want to know, is it important to prep? Or we shouldn't prep, we should just live our life. What is important? Should we prep or should we not prep? But the lesson I'm getting from the guy that he got to rip down his fence, well, at least he had food to cook. At least he had food to cook. But one thing he didn't have the wood. Well, he had the fence, but at least he had also break down his fence, and then he had also pay to fix it back. But if he did prepare himself in a certain way, he wouldn't have to take down his fence. So I'm just saying, should we prep or should we not? I'm gonna open the panel tonight again because I need people's opinion. But we're sticking to the topic. We're not straying away from the topic. And if you want to come up here, you gotta turn on your camera and let's have a good time, okay? All right. So let me go back in the chat now. Okay. Have a great share on prepping. Thank you, Dominic. Thank you. Absolutely, for me, prepping is a must, being my way of life. That's the thing. It's being a way of life. Okay. That block is a great idea. Yes, I have, okay, basically I have several of them, Bill. I have Bill with the red brick. I build some with the red brick. A matter of fact, I build an oven with the red brick that you could actually bake outside. You ain't even got to go inside and bake. and bake. I build an oven so you could actually bake. That one is I have it more down in the garden, so I'm just going. I didn't want to show the whole video because it's like 20 something minutes long, but the video show you where I go and pick all the food, the okra, the tomato, come back, clean them, wash them, cut up the head of leaf, and right in the garden without going anywhere. This, I mean, the way I see it, to me, I think prepping is important. I'm not sure to others, is prepping important or not? Hey boy, Blue, what's up, man? Pleasant good night to you, man. What's going on? We are seeing if we can heap up my blog. Okay. Did I miss anyone? If I miss anyone, I'm sorry. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys for coming out. Yes, we are seeing it well. Okay, awesome. I all fellow. All right, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. We'll appreciate it. Whoa, what a desperate move. Well, we not prepared. That's it. He was actually cooking off the fence. The fence that, you know, the wood fence. Hey, Urban Gardening, how you doing? Thank you for being here. You know the fence he had around his yard. That's where they was cooking on. But the good thing, he had food. So I'm just saying, sure, is it important to prep or not? It ain't easy. It ain't easy to function on them time. It really ain't easy to function, especially for the people. This is the thing. There's people, if times like that happen, they're not worrying. They will just stand up and start looking around and see what's around them and start using what's around them and make use of it. A lot of people will do that. Then you have a lot of people who are going to panic. What to do? I don't know what to do, and bugging out. And some people just, okay, all right, I have 3 stone there. I have a pot. Okay. Oh, okay, I could get some water over there. And people just start figuring out what to do with the things they have around them. So it's important. And last week's topic was, what is really prepping? What is prepping? And we had a lot of opinion last week. And prepping is a real wide angle. It's not just growing some food. It's not just putting something in a can. It's way back. You got to know to catch fire. You got to know how to go pick wood out the bushes if you have access to it. You got to, you got to have something in case if you don't have access to the wood. Maybe you could have access to coals. At least you put these things up in just in case. Okay, all right. Listen while I cook. Okay, all right, Texas Lala, all right. Do your thing. We have to learn to use whatever natural resource we have available to us. That's true. That is true. Just like I was now saying there, if something happened, what you got to do is start looking around. If something really happened and wherever you at, you got to start looking around to see what's available here for me to use. Because you got to cook. You might have a family. Then you might, say for instance, you got to leave where you are. Many times, this is a thing. Because we don't, hey, life from scratch, how you doing? Thank you for being here. The thing is, when we're not prepared and things come, You got to remember, not because things ain't hit our door, mean it will never hit our door. There's a saying, when the rain fall, it don't fall on one man house top. You see what I'm saying? When the rain pour down, it does not pour on one man house top. So don't believe because things happening somewhere, miles away, thousands of miles away, it can't come and happen to you. So many times we see tornado pass and wrap up people's house, a whole neighborhood just wrap up, and all people coming out and just looking at the damage and realize, damn, I got to start way back from scratch. You see what I'm saying? You lose everything you have. Within that time, you got to be looking around and see what's available that you could actually use to keep a roof over your head and keep the rain from wetting you. I mean, listen to me, guys, I can't tell no one what to do, but sometimes it's wise to look into these kind of stuff for real. It's really wise. It's wise to look into these stuff. It's important because when these times come, which they come, it might not happen to everybody, but they're gonna happen to some. So if who it happened to, don't prep or prepare, things could be, it could be devastating. So I'm just saying, I'm gonna put the link down today again. I wanna know, is it important to prep or should we just leave? Don't prep, just live our life. Because I'm hearing people saying that. I'm not prepping nothing. I'm just living. When that time comes, we deal with that time. So, let me see. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right. So, the link is there. If anyone want to come up and explain to me, should we prep or should we not prep? Feel free to do that, and we're sticking to the topic. We're not straying away from the topic because this is important. These topics are very important. Very important. Preparing has always been a way of my life for me. Exactly. So this is how you grew up. You grew up where prepping was like, this was the normal. This was the normal. You got to do this. You got to figure out how you're gonna put up your meat. If you have meat, you got to figure out how you're gonna store this meat. You got to figure out. So you'll be learning. But there's many people today who never had to do that. All they had to know is a refrigerator. And if the refrigerator ain't working, they get the next one. And they never really had us to figure out, damn, I have all these meat. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna you see? So many people actually never went through these things, don't have a clue. If their refrigerator not working and the fridge full of meat, what to do? Don't have a clue. So these topics sometimes could enlighten people and make people know, okay, all right, so I have options. I have options, so I can, okay, all right. Should we prep or not? I'm just saying, I live the life of prepping. Sorry for that, guys. Yes. You know, let me see. What is prepping? Enough to sustain your family for weeks, months, or years. Some people prepping for a decade in a bunker. That's it. That's it. That's it. You gotta prepare all in different forms for you and your family for weeks in case or months. And like you said, some people be prepping for decades. These people understand something. What you see what I'm saying? They understand that prepping is important. There's always disaster, there's always all kind of stuff happen in life. So prepping is really important. If there's no food, the truck ain't delivering food for people. At least you prep, you have something to survive, to strive from. Meanwhile, until that time come again. So yes, you're right. You're right. I grew up where we chop and store up rainwater, where we cook on wood outdoors and live primarily off the land. We also prep because we experience devastating hurricane. That's the next thing again. That's the next thing again. You grow up and you know, so it's basically that's a part of your life. That's something it become natural. It becomes something you just gotta do. You just gotta get out there, you just gotta prep, you just gotta store your water, have ways how you're gonna get this water, like when the rain come. You got to figure out how am I storing this water or do what you got to do. Some people used to build concrete tank. Like build the everyday life of an OC district. Thank you for being here. Some people used to build concrete tank, like a big concrete tank. So when the water run off the the house, it runs straight and go into that tank. So people full. Some people wasn't able to do that. Some people also had a drum container where they able to store their water. But at the end of the day, you had was to store water because you might have plants that you want to wet. You got to store water. Or you might catch yourself got to go and jog the water. So that was prepping. Is either you prep, figure out how you're going to store your water, or you're going to have to jog it. I remember this is why people used to have their animal and how they used to prep the meat. A lot of people used to put a lot of salt into that meat and put it for sun. Nobody had a refrigerator, or if people had, was just a few. So people had was to open, salt it really well, and just leave it in the sun and pray that there's no rain come. And you got to follow the sun too. And you got to make sure that there's no rain come and wet that meat. So I think we used to call it corn meat. That's what we used to call it in them time. Corn meat. So what I'm saying is this thing is for real. I'm not listening to anybody who tell me to not prep. Do not prep. We're gonna be okay. Not listening to nobody. I see too much things happen before. That's for me next. Prepping depend. Okay. It's important to prepping if you think, believe in tomorrow. Okay. All right. The poor have tank and the rank have swimming pool. Oh, you mean the rich? Okay. Okay. The rich and the poor have tongue and the okay. Yep. The poor are smart, different. Yep. Rich and oh, I know how that work. I have to correct. Yes, but yes, in them time, you see that honestly, for people who from the island, let me just say a little, just a little. For people from the island who grew up in the island or who spend some time in the island, growing up in the island is like living off the grid in them time, in them time, is what they call to the living off the grid. That's what growing up in the island because today they look at living off the grid as okay, you're cooking outside, you're using the you're using the bathroom outside, you're doing everything outside. But this is how people actually grow up. People actually grow up bathing outside, washing outside, washing dishes outside, doing everything basically outside, using your bathroom outside. Time changed now. Time absolutely changed now. But in them times, it was like living off the grid and prepping. Prepping was a day of like a something you just know you had was to do. It's just a way of life. You got to figure out how to store your stuff. I remember growing up and have so much, we used to have so much chicken. And these chicken used to just be laying egg non-stop. Man, you're eating egg till you're tired. You're eating egg till you fed up. And how we used to store these egg and was amazing. This was amazing. How we used to store the egg. We used to store the egg in sand. You know, like sand from the beach. We used to just have a tray of sand and just put them inside the sand, right inside there and leave them there. So what we do, we, when we take it, we take out and we put the fresh one and we take out what's there. So no refrigerator, but that was a way to save. So it is a good idea because it was working. So I'm giving you a little tips here tonight for people who don't know. The sand that's on the beach, that can help preserve your egg, keep your egg in good condition. So if but you see them is egg that never go in the refrigerator. That's the thing. Them eggs never go in the refrigerator, so it might be different. But this is how people was actually saving egg. In the sun, yeah, in the sunlight beach. You have the sun in a container. Fifi, were you guys doing that? Like using sun and put the eggs inside there, and that used to keep the eggs in. Yeah. Yes, sun keep exactly. Look for you. Okay, all right. Okay, so Fifi saying the same thing. We used to bury them in sand and they used to last. So all that is prepping. You see what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no refrigerator and you're foul, laying egg non-stop. No, you got to figure out how. Them time people used to think and use their brain and try this and try that. So time was way different in them time. No refrigerator, so you use sand. One thing again, I want to talk about milk. Milk is kind of different these days because I remember, right? If I go and milk the cow, I was little, but I was milking cow, little. And if I go and milk the cow, and while I'm bringing home the milk, if I shake the milk like this, if I shake the milk like this, it turn. It get thick, and like spoiled milk, that's how it turn. But these days, you could throw the milk up in the air, you could roll it down the road and do whatever, and the milk's still the same. So, I mean, hey, Mike, who are you doing, man? What's going on? Thank you for coming to Mike. Who, what's up, man? What are you doing, man? Okay, let me see. That's why Tokali in sand, they cover them. Right. They cover them. Exactly. That's how we used to do. Let me see. Do you eat eggs? No, I don't eat eggs, but I think I eat more than enough in them time. I eat egg till I'm tired. I eat egg all different how. Boil them, fry them, scramble egg, all different type. So now I give it up now. But I'm not saying it's not a good thing to do. I'm just feel like I had enough eggs for real. Man, everyday eggs. Get up in the morning, boil egg, fry. You're tired, boil, you fry. You're tired, fry, you boil. We didn't have right? Where do we exactly we dig hole in sand. That's it. You see, and this is what I'm saying, guys. It's not to say what I'm really saying is if you could try to learn these skills, even if you get the information in your head, it's important because you just never know. If you have food in your fridge and your refrigerator spoil, or there's no electricity, you have no generator, you have to figure out how to save this food. You have to figure out because this food spoil. What you gonna give your family? And then you have little kids. Plant the egg. Yes, eggs. Egg till you're tired, for real. And it wasn't no such thing as cereal and these kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's either you eat egg, then there's meat. You could fry meat. You could but at the same time, you kill a whole cow. You know how much meat is a cow. You know how much meat, and at the end of the day, you might sell some of the meat, but at the same time, you're gonna keep some. So if you're gonna keep some, what you gonna do? You ain't have no fridge. But at the same time, you have to figure out how you're gonna save this meat. What you gonna do? So people actually was doing things and figuring out how to do things, and they was very successful. So prepping is important to me. That's how I see it. Okay. I'm good, brother. I had to stop and speak. It's good to see you steady growing your channel. I said someone your channel, so be expecting another. Okay, that's wonderful. Shout out to Mike who been following me for a long time. Yeah. Shout out to you, man. And thanks for sending someone over to the channel. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Yes, blessing. All right. Salt beef, right? Exactly. Like for instance, someone kill a cow. A cow have so much. You know how much meat a cow have? Do you know how much meat a cow have? And then, like, you might give away, you might sell some, but at the end of the day, you have so much meat left. How are you gonna keep this meat? What you gonna do to save this meat? Salt. This is what people used to do. salt it, put it in the sun, let the sun beat it for days, but you can't make the rain wet it. You don't want the rain wet it. So you got to be following the sun, you got to be paying attention. But at the end of the day, it was all worth it. Yes. Make joke. Yep. Let me see. 2 egg a day for me. Good daily protein for sure. Yes, egg do. Yes, egg do. Egg is very important. Especially you growing them and giving them organic food. Yes, that's a lot better because yes, like you say, it do give you protein. But I just feel like I eat too much. I just feel I eat enough. For real, I just feel I eat enough. Hello, Salon Diva Home and Garden. How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? All right. Yes, the topic tonight is, should we prep or not? I'm not sure if any one of you in here tonight ever hear anyone say it, but yes, someone tell me plainly, I'm not prepping. Whatever, when that time come, they will deal with it. Okay. In the boat. Okay, no problem. No problem. Thank you for showing yourself. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yes, guys. So if you don't want to come up, at least if you think prepping is important, press 1 for real. If you think we should prep, press 1. If you think we shouldn't prep, we don't need to prep, press 2. Please let me know, guys. This is important. I want to see, because I hear people telling me this. Okay. Okay, prepping, right? Okay. That's how I see it. I think it's important. I really think it's important. All right, all right. So that's 4 people. All right. So, well, I guess the other people say no then. They don't want to show themselves. Okay, that's cool. But anyhow, I really think it's important. I do think it's important to prep and get something going. All right? All right, okay. Always say it's better to. I like that said, boy blue. Hey GT, how you doing? I like that said. I like that said. Like I always say, it's better to have it and not need it than to. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. You know what my father used to tell me? My father used to tell me, he used to always tell me this. Little boy and a little boy. And he used to always tell me, it's better to die and live than to live and want. That almost like what you know saying the boy blue. What he's saying is better for you to have that you can, when you pass on, you live than to actually living and want, meaning living and don't have. He used to from a little boy, he was telling me that, always telling me that. And them time I'm young and I'm saying, man, I wasn't really paying attention to it until I start to get older. When I start to get older is when it hit me. Say, okay, and now get what he's saying. It's better to live, die, pass on, and leave what you have than to live and actually want, need of things. So that's something very important to tell your children because it could help them. A speech like that can help them because you make them realize, okay, so okay, because it makes sense. So instead of you here struggling and put yourself in ways that you can put something aside. Put something aside this, so even as $5. You see, the thing about it is, plenty people believe if I say $5, that's nothing. But I'm gonna tell you this: the rich people, or let me say the rich people, the people, they don't think about the short term. They look at $5 a day in 5 years. That's how they're looking at it. Okay, some people will look at it and say, man, $5 a day, nothing. Oh, please, man, $5. It ain't make sense I save that. Then somebody else gonna say, okay, $5 a day, okay. In 10 years, you know how much money that be? You see what I'm saying? In 5 years, you know how much $5 a day turn out to? It's gonna turn out to something. So don't feel you gotta have $1,000 in your hand to save, to put up, or 500 or 100. You could save $5. You could save $1. You save what you have, and that could help. One full basket. I don't know, you guys. One full basket. One full basket. So all that is prepping to. All that is prepping to. All that is prepping. Give me a minute, guys. Yes, that's a form of prepping as well. So I will say it again. Should we prep or should we just live our normal life every day without preparing, without I believe I will say this. If you live in any area, sometimes if you live in an area and there's wood, like there's, like a little area where there's trees and wood and thing just there, dropping from the tree dropping limbs and stuff. I really think you should grab a few pieces sometimes. I do. If like you have a little area, you grab a few pieces sometimes and just put them aside or put them in a dry area in a bag. So in case you have something for boil some tea, boil some water, do something. We can't just sit back and believe that whatever and we don't need to do this. No, it's better to have, like Boy Blue said, than not to have. It's better to have than not to have. So if you have your mind what is, you could walk outside and say, let me cook something, let me boil some water. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's really important. All right. So that's the topic tonight. Okay, oh far we in 1 hour. Okay. All right. So I guess the people in here tonight agree that we should prep. And we should make no one distract us from prepping. We shouldn't make no one tell us, oh, why you got to prep? What if you got to leave? Well, what if you ain't got to leave? You see, this is the thing. I would not tell people to go outside and spend all the money shopping trying to prep. I wouldn't do that because it ain't make no sense. Because if something happened and you got to leave, you can't move with all these things. So I wouldn't do that. What I'll say a tarpaulin, very important. Or if not tarpaulin, you could buy one them tent, the whole tent that you could put down and you could move, you could stay into. You should buy one of that. You always need lighter. You always need matches. You know what I'm saying? You all these things you should try to have. Invest in them. So these little things are tarpaulin, some food, some, prep yourself. You ain't got to go too crazy. You ain't got to go too crazy and just run out there buying all kind of stuff. You ain't got to do that. You just take it easy, take it light. But we will say, some people will tell you, well, what if you got to run? You got to leave all this. Well, what if you ain't got to run? You see what I'm saying? Just like what Boy Blue say, is better to have. Even though you got to run, leave it, at least you have something. What if you don't have to run? You setting up your mind, oh, I'm not saving nothing because what if I got to run? Okay, so what if you ain't got to run? What if the disaster, something hit and you ain't got to run? You still got to survive, especially when you got kids. With you alone, I mean, you could do whatever, but when kids involved, it's different. And I'm going to tell you all this too. Learn some type of skill, because I'm going to tell you, this world is crucial, and people will only accept you if you have something to offer, like a community. If people trying to build a community, in the oldies, when people building community, it was more love, care, concern. They didn't worry about what skill you have. Everybody was just working together. But in times like this, you have to able to do something. You have to able to offer something, or people will leave you. I'm telling you. Because they don't have to. So when people building community these days, what they're doing, they're looking for skilled people. People like the tailor, the seamstress, the plumbers, the carpentry, because they're trying to build house, the mason, the farmers, the fishermen, the guy who makes shoes. What do you call them? But this is what they're looking for. Skill. You got to be able to do something. So you add values, you will add value. People now look at cares these days. They might look at what you could offer. So skill is important. We have 9 people in here. We have that. Okay, let me see. Man, it's crazy, right? Facts. We don't what situation is going to. That's it. So it's better to have. It's always good to have multiple use items. That's it. Prepare for both scenarios as best as you can. That's it. What if shoemaker? Yeah. That's it, man. You got to have a shoe. Somebody got to be a shoemaker. So this is the thing. You like I now mentioned, all the times was more love. whatever you know. So if people didn't care about, oh, you can't do this and you have nothing to offer. It was more love. People had more care. People had more concern about people. No, people don't care. You see what I'm saying? So they look at you as what can you do? What can you offer? This is how people looking at you these days. So what I'm saying is skill, being a skilled person, having some kind of skill, at least, say for instance, you like a farmer planting food. That's a skill right there. It might sound crazy, but it is a skill. So you could say, well, okay, I could plant food. I could grow food. Well, I could do plumbing. I could do plumbing. This is how people want to build community these days. So just be careful. Like I always say, I always encourage people, learn skills, try to be the best you can. Always put something little aside. Instead of we run out there and buy expense, like for instance, let me just show you. Let me just hey Gina versus Gina, how you doing? Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking nobody. We just having a conversation. Hey Mike Carrot Garden, how you doing? I'm not knocking anyone. I'm just having a conversation, right? But since you growing up and I see people, right? They buy a brand new car and park it by the road where all kind of people playing ball. They're doing this, I know a guy buy a brand new car and have it outside, and he got to be peeping out the window to make sure that nobody's sitting on his car and they playing ball around his car and ain't damage his car. My thing is, this is my point of view, right? My point of view is, I will rather to buy the house first, right? Buy the house first, then I buy the car. So I buy the house with somewhere to park the car, maybe a garage or maybe in the yard. Then I'll go and buy the new car. That's my opinion. I'm sure not everyone gonna be agreeing with me tonight with that, but I think security, you got to secure yourself. I think you got to secure yourself. I'm not gonna be okay. Let me leave it like that. But I think it's wise to look at that shelter first. I think it's wise to look at the shelter, your house, your garage. Then you bring in the car. You can't bring in the car before the house. That's my opinion, guys. Okay? Jack of all trade, master of none. Well, you got to master one. You got, listen to me. This is a saying, right? I hear this saying all the time. But I always say, hell no. I ain't gonna be jack of all and ain't master any. You know what I'm saying? But this is a saying they always say, jack of all trade, master of none. But I always say, I got to master something. And this is why when I put my mind to something, I put everything into it. You see what I'm saying? I put everything into it because I want to master it. So I'm not buying. It's a saying, but I ain't buying. I ain't taking it at all. You got to master. You got to master some. You have to master one, or two, or maybe three. I'm not settling with master of none at all. I'm not settling for that. You know what I mean, boy blue? Not settling for that. You got to master something. Either one, two, or three. Yeah. I'm not settling for master of none. You got to master one. Okay. It's best to know a little of it is. The thing is, if you know a little of everything, you can survive. You can survive. Remember, when the situation happened a few years ago, when the office closed, the skill man was still walking. The skill man was out walking every day, just like nothing happened. If you could do a little plumbing, a little electricity, a little carpentry, if you could do these things, you could eat, you could, you know what I mean? You could survive. You see? You surely can survive. Some people don't mind living in their car. Well, that's cool. If you want to live, remember, I said my opinion. If you feel like living in your car, good for you. I just feel, for me, I feel like my family can live in the car. And if you got to, you got to put your family, you got to look at what's going on. So to me, like I said, to me, I want that house first. Then I bring the car and park. Instead of me got to be looking out the apartment, looking to see if people bouncing ball and sitting on my car. They go have to come up in the yard to sit on it and bounce ball. You see, so everybody have different point of view, but that's how I see it. Because I think a shelter over your head. If you're single, it's different. But when you have family, when you have kids, it's a whole different ball game. It just means it's good to know a little bit of yes. No, I understand what you say. I understand what you're saying, no, boy, bro. I understand you. But my thinking was because a little bit you could survive. But my thinking was, I'm not settling for that. You know what I mean? I got to master. I got to master something. I'm not settling for that master done. But if you could do a little of everything, it's a blessing. It is. It sure is a blessing. What if you're a master at a skill you don't even need? Well, you see, that's where no. Every skill is needed to me. Every skill is needed. Maybe it might need it at that time, but believe it or not, there will be a point in time when every skill is needed. But maybe you might need it at that point in time where you say, well, you know what? I might need it now, but one day gonna come when that skill gonna come to use. You might be a mechanic. You might be a mechanic, but at the time you mightn't be doing mechanic. You master mechanic, but at the same time you're doing carpentry over there. But you driving, you have a car. One day the car go down, then right back there you got to go to fix your car. So I wouldn't say you don't need it. I would say you mightn't use it at that time. You might be able to use it, you know, you at that point in time, you're not using the skill. But one day, you definitely gonna need it. So if you could master one, two, my thing, I just don't like settle for, you know, everything I try to do it a certain way. You see, I try to do it, I take pride in what I'm doing. If I don't want to do it, then I'm not going to do it. But if I'm doing it, I want to take pride in doing it. I want to make sure it's done right. I want to make sure, like for instance, right? When you're doing, like in construction work, let me go in construction work for a little. Because all this is prepping too. But let me go in construction work for a little. In construction work, there's many level in trade, levels of trade. Meaning there's people who only could do the rough part of the work. The rough part, they can do the rough part, they blow that out. But the finishing are the problem. Can't do the finishing. I wasn't settling for just the rough part. I do what I got to do to make sure I was able to master that job, that I can do the rough and the finish. Because it's, you know, my people I know. You know, my people I know get jobs. Only could do the rough part. Couldn't finish. The finished job looked messy. And what happened is they couldn't get, that person refused from pay them because the job look when you do a finishing job, when the person come in and walk and they look around, you understand? It must just look like almost perfect to them. You see, because you got to remember, when people come looking at what you're doing, you see, to pay you that last payment, they're looking at every little, they're looking around and they're looking for mistake. You see, they're looking around and that's all they're looking for. Mistake. What ain't look right. You see what I'm saying? I didn't want to go through that. So this is why I go to the extra to make sure I can do the rough part and do the finishing. The finishing is very important. So, like what I will say, I would not settle for master of none. I got to master something. Because sometimes, let me tell you the reason for that too. Hey, Leslie and Bent, how you doing? Many times, you might get a job. You might get a job for do somebody while you remodel a bathroom or a kitchen, right? Say, for instance, somebody wants you to remodel a bathroom and you charge them a certain amount of money and the kitchen. These two parts is the two. This is where the money is in the house. Because when people buy in a house, they're looking at the bathroom and the kitchen. You see that's where they're looking. The bathroom and the kitchen. Right? So when somebody gives you a job to do a bathroom, you charge them. If you know the problem that you don't want to deal with is looking for someone to finish, to do the finishing for you. You see what I'm coming from? You looking for someone to do the finishing for you. You don't want that. That's a problem. You see? That's a problem. Because sometimes you cannot find a finisher. Even with drywall. Sometimes even with drywall, you cannot find a finisher. So this is why you had was to master the job, because you want to able. If I can't find a finisher, then what I'm gonna do? Stop, and then the person don't want to pay because the job ain't look right. So this is why I couldn't settle for the master of none. Hell no. I got was to whatever I put my mind to, I have to master it, because I don't want to be depending on someone to come and do the finishing work in the bathroom, or to do the finishing work in the kitchen. You see what I'm saying? There is the part that people pay, and they want it perfect. Your trimming got to well cut, sharp like a razor. You know, like them pants, or they used to seam them. Them older people, yeah, they don't want to see a mark between these joints. You check what I'm saying? You know, some people love to use caulking to hide situation, because the cut might be messed up, and what they do, they might use the caulking to try to hide it up. But some people ain't stupid. They know you put caulk in there. So your cut got to be perfect. You see, your cut got to be perfect. Your tile work, listen me. Your tile work got to be perfect. Your cut them got to be right. Because if you cut them in right, and then after your tile work, the grouting, you might be saying, oh, well, I don't do the tile work already. You put in the grout for me. What? If you don't know how to put in that grout and clean that tile properly, your job look like mess. So you can't depend on people for the finishing. So whatever trade you pick up, you have to try to master it. And I don't believe you never need a trade. I believe you might need it at that time. But having it, I don't think you could have it and don't need it. One day, you might need it. So my thing is, strive for mastering it. Whatever one you hold on to, put your mind on mastering it. If you as an accountant, not just skill, we're not talking about just construction. If you as an accountant, master the job. If you as a tax person, master the job. If you as a manager, master the job. You want to master it. Because when you master it, meaning you know it ins and out. So that's my opinion, guys. All right. Anyhow, guys, so how you guys doing tonight? Okay. Okay, okay. All right, so guys, how you guys doing today? How was your week? Did you guys have a wonderful week? How, if you walk in, how was your week? How your job going? I hope everyone has a wonderful week so far. No. Boy, Blue, I understand what you're saying, because I remember. No, I understand you. I understand you clearly. What I'm saying is, I remember when they say jack of all trade, master of none. I remember that, because I know plenty people in them time that was jack of all trade. They could have do carpet, a little bit of carpenter, a little bit of you know what I'm saying? But me, what I'm saying, when I hear, you know what, master of, I say, hell no. You know what I'm saying? I say, I got to master something. I understand clearly what you're saying. Because, like you say, jack of all trade and any right, exactly. Oh, you mean okay, okay. Like you mean in any emergency situation, you could just grab and okay, and okay, sorry. I think sorry, boy blue, sorry. I think you was talking about like trade work, carpenter, mason, plumbing. Sorry for that, boy blue. Yes, I did misunderstand you. I did misunderstood you. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. I thought you was talking about like skill, trade, plumbing, AC, vac. So I was saying like, no, master it. Don't settle for, you know. I did misunderstand you. Sorry for that, boy blue. Sorry for that. I did yard work, yes, to the garden, clean up to the Friday dropping seed. Okay, that's wonderful. All right, week has been okay. Okay. All right. Saturday dropping seed, okay. Sunday, yes, seed. Yes, boy blue. Sorry for that, man. I did misunderstand what you said. I really thought it was the trade carpet. I really thought it was that. Sorry for that. Because I was saying, man, I know I couldn't take that part. I wanted to make sure I master, but I misunderstood you. Sorry for that. All right. Okay. Son, okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Yes, guys, about the Herb Garden Challenge, guys. I really appreciate. All right. I really appreciate each and everyone for participating and taking the time out and really take on this journey. And also because I really think this journey is a really exciting journey and it's so much to learn from it. I didn't get no chance to watch the uploads them today, but I'm definitely gonna be looking at them tonight. And we only have two more upload. This is how close this thing get. All the struggle we went through, all the because I had my struggles as well. And I do know you guys had your struggles as well. So I'm just happy that you guys was able to stick it out. Even though some people had us to stay way longer than me before they could bring their stuff out. I truly appreciate you guys for really, there's people who never succeed that early before, and there's actually people who never, or really, who never even plant seed, set seed before. So it's a learning process, and just take it very serious. And at least for the people who never succeed before, at least you learn and give yourself a tap on the shoulder. Feel proud of yourself that you come so far. A lot of people end up come out of the challenge because I don't know for what reason. And my I could only assume that maybe some people it was very challenging and some people give up, or maybe they just feel like leave it alone. But I know, I know it was a challenge. And Fifi say, I'm nervous about the herbs. Really? What, you still got a problem with them herb, Fifi? Well, the weather is better now. The weather is better now. And the thing about it is, I say you could have always reset your seed. You could have always the same plant, the same type of seed. If they didn't germinate, you could just keep resetting, because you have till June. This was something that you could look back at and see the journey you come from, what you did, how far you come from. Giving up shouldn't be an option, for real. Giving up shouldn't be an option. I'm not giving up. I'm going until the very end. Well, you only have two more upload. Only two more upload you have, and you're right there. Two more upload. I cannot wait for that day, which is the 30th of June. Don't forget, guys, on the 30th of June, this is when we're gonna name out the winners. Like, guys, if you remember, you only have two more upload. The rules was very clear, so I'm sure people understand who. I'm sure people understand because the rule was very clear. So all I'm saying, you only have two more upload. Don't miss them. Don't miss them. You only have two more. My plants are still growing slowly because the weather is just warming up. I have a great harvest later in the season though. Okay. And that's what it's about. It's summer benefit. Is summer benefit. And listen, this is why I'm really, I gotta really give the ladies them a shout out too, because it's only ladies. Well, yeah, who you have, I think it's oh man. But the most people in is ladies. Is most people in is ladies. So I really got to give you guys a thumbs up. And the only thing, what I think you got, what I really I really think that, yeah, Black Guns, yes. Yes, Black Guns. His name was right on my tongue. Yes, Black Guns. Everybody else is ladies. And it's crazy. Ladies force, yes, I got to give the ladies thumbs up because they're the one who I'm really seeing. When I look at what's going on, is the ladies that really pushing and trying. What is going on? What is really going on? Okay. Well, I'm paying attention. Okay, you see, this is what I'm saying to guys. I'm the judge, right? And I gotta be this is why I'm so strict with the rules. Because I gotta be as fair as 100% fair. Not even 90%. 100% fair with this thing. And I guarantee you, there's many people is watching. So this is what I'm saying. I gotta be fair, and many people is watching. If you say you're not paying attention, I've seen so much. All right, you see what I'm saying? People actually seeing the rules getting, and you know what? What is? I think the rules was too simple. I really do. Because I could have tell you guys, okay, the soil got to be organic and you got to make sure you put. I could have said that, but I didn't say that. All I said, twice a month. That's all I said. Upload twice a month from the first upload. twice a month, and too simple. So now I cannot. And guys, I'm saying this again. I got to say this because I know how people stop. I do not want nobody come to the end who know they was breaking the rules them and tell me that, oh, my plans look better than somebody else's plan. I don't want to hear it. Just if you know you break the rules, remember. So don't come to the end and say, oh, well, my plans look better than this person own and this person win. What? No, that's not the case. There's people who following the rules and there's people who not. Some people uploading when they feel like. Some people might upload this time, then they upload next week. Guys, it's too simple. Like I've been saying, if your herbs doing bad, set more seed. If they're not doing, if they're not germinate, you had how many months? February, March, April, May, June, almost 5 months. You had time. If they're not doing good, just do a video. Oh well, but because it's a challenge, right? And the challenge is you showing people your challenge, all the problems, or man, these seedlings, if they ain't do well, you're sure that they're doing well. You know how good it will be that your seedling mightn't doing well. And then when you look, these seedling turn out to be the best. You know that joy that be when people look at, oh man, how seedling them was a mess and look how they grow nice. So giving up shouldn't be. I'm hoping that people did not give up because their seedling wasn't doing too. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping it's something different. But I got to shout out the ladies them because the ladies them is what keeping this thing pumping, and it's crazy how you can see, men, no men not doing it. We should be out here encouraging the ladies them to cheering the ladies them, encouraging them. My hopes crazy are good. Okay. I'm harvesting bushes of herbs. Oh wow, okay. I hear that. I hear that. I'll get you all next. Okay, all right, Mike. We're looking out for you next season. Very, very simple rules. There's no way. My there's no way these rules should be break. Too simple. Fair and square. That's what you're talking about. Fair and square. I have to be because, like I'm saying, I believe there's people who watching everything. So if I be unfair, that could be a problem. So I got to be fair. So please follow the rules. There's only 2 more upload, guys. If you never, guys, make sure you have the 5th and the 25th, and then the 30th is when we're gonna have that day. My herbs need resuscitation. Face purple crying. Oh wow. Sorry to hear that. You said get it. Well, I mean, well, guys, let me say this again. As you see on the screen, you said get a scissors and clip those dry leaf. Yes, please. And that last videos, if you have any dry leaf, just clip them off. Let them herbs look green and pretty. Because if you know me, If anyone know me and know how I stay when come and plants, they go know, well, he don't want to see no dry leaf. So I will recommend getting a scissors and clip them dry leaf for the last video. Yes, you could show them up to the upload on the 5th, right? The upload on the 5th, you could show them. That's cool. But on that 25th, you want to dress up, you want to make sure you clip them, you make they look nice. You don't like what you don't like when them people dog look bushy and they take it to the spa and they clip it how it come back with all the hair. Yes, just shape it up nice. Because there will be people. I'm just telling you this because I know people will be presenting their hobs. Okay? Hey, Gardening with Bonnie, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Hi, everyone. I got a few minutes to hang on. All right, all right. So, let me see. Real life happening in the garden. That's it. That's it. Oh, man, you had root rot happening. Oh, okay, okay. If you're dancing, is dancing. Okay. Oh, okay. Ireland this year, this year, usually I can come out earlier than plenty people. But this year was very challenging, really challenging. And I'm sure you guys still, I'm hoping that you guys start bringing out your herbs now. Did you guys already harden your herbs? Like harden them for deal with the hot sun? Because listen me, sometimes dealing with them inside is one thing. And bringing them outside is another thing again. So be careful. You don't, and you almost to the end. So be careful. Ladies always kill it. Yeah, man, the ladies, them is the one who pushing, man. The ladies, them is the one who, they're the gardeners, man. You go, yep. Top 10 all ladies, yeah. The ladies, they're pushing it, man. Okay. The last update is 6/25. No, the 5th. The last update is the 5th and the 25th. Yeah, no, the 5th and the 25th is the last update. Then I have 5 days to start, you know what I mean? I got 5 days to watch all the videos them. We'll watch them and then I judge. Then on the 30th, that's the day. I think that night gonna be an exciting night. I really do. I just sorry a lot of people drop out, but I think it's gonna be an interesting night. I really do. Oh, like very light fertilizer. Okay, all right. No, I know, but we all okay. Plant herbs from the nursery and gladly paid whatever the price was. Now I know how much work these herbs are. That's the thing. Many people see you in the garden and see you harvesting. They don't understand the kind of work you put in this garden. I tell you, I just been in this garden for 6 hours straight without come out. But that's how you get production. This is why I can't tell nobody just plant. I got to tell you, take care of your plant. Plant them, take care of them. Because that's when you get great result. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. And this is why I'm so proud of you guys for dealing with these seedlings from so young. Because I know the challenge. I know it was a challenge. I know it was a challenge. But you got to tap yourself. I'm telling you, you got to tap yourself on your shoulder that you make it over this mark. I'm telling you, this thing is, listen me. You know, someone tell me the one night, he said, Planter, I see you want to turn these people. God does. I say, yes. I want people to actually, especially new people who never do it. Start from seed. This is the beginning of after your soil. Starting from seed, man. You need to know how to do this. What if they don't sell starts? What you gonna do if the stop sell starts? Okay, I will need to make sure my herbs are pretty. Just make sure the leaf there is green. Just make sure. How you want to present it, that's you. But on that day, just make sure your herbs is green. I mean, how you expect to win? I mean, when you look at it, how you expect to win, right? If win a post where there's green at yours. So I'm just giving you guys a little idea. Grab the scissors if you see any dry leaf. That's all I'm saying. And you ain't got to throw the dry leaf. You could keep the dry leaf. Dickie, I making tea with my brother. Right, look, Fifi don't say that. She making tea with her brown leaf. Not going to waste. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to throw them away. You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest for a little. With the nursery then. Yes, we say, man, this nursery is expensive, which it could be expensive. But do you know? No, you know. No, you have an idea what these people, how much money these people got to spend to set up their thing. So now you know how difficult it could be. Then you got to keep them alive. Then you got to make sure you got to feed them. Then it's a lot. It's a lot. So now you know. I mean, I know a long time ago, but now you see, there is so much you're able to learn from this challenge. So much because now you know the experience that these people got to go through. That's why the seedlings getting higher and higher every year. So that's why you got to learn to sow seed that you could save. Because it ain't easy to pay $6 for one plant. It ain't easy. I've had my herbs outside for about a month. Okay, all right. The weather don't want me to be great growing my herbs. Trust me, I understand. I really understand. Did you find out what is the okay? That's for Fifi. Planter, you calling me out? I will have to jump on the next. Yes, boy blue. Yes. Yes, I'm calling you out. You got to get on that next challenge. Yes, I'm calling you out, boy blue. I you got we get we, this next year is gonna be 10 plants, not 5 for next year. 10. So it's getting better. You guys gonna be. I mean, I said hundreds of plants. I'm telling you 10. I must be certain hundreds. So 10 is really nothing. I think you guys can make it. I said hundreds of plants. I mean, I don't show everything, but when you see, If you look at the, you see, but I do set a lot of seedlings. I put time and effort into this thing. But boy blue, I will be looking forward next year to see you in that challenge. All right. Okay. Boy blue, you can join next. Yeah. I want them next year, man. Yeah. Oh, wait, say this year? No, next year, boy blue, we will be looking forward for see you, man. We will be looking forward. Hello, everyone. Hey, Duval City Girl Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I have been challenging during these last months with these up. Believe it or not, I know it wasn't easy. Even me, it was because the weather was just a kind of different this year. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the weather was just different. The weather was just different this year. My chicken coop is very happy. Okay, all right. Because mm-mm. I'm a little confused. Are we only supposed to be growing 5 up for the challenge? I have about, yes, it's only 5. You could grow 20. That's you. That's no problem. No, remember, we ain't limit how much you can grow, but you just can't grow less than 5. You could grow 50 if you want. It just can't be less than 5. These growers want their cost. Mm-mm. Okay. I'm going to be on the sideline supporting all those in the challenge next year. Okay. All right. Well, they're going to need the support. Then the support is important. Sacha Roberts, how you doing? I want to start some pots. Good night, how you doing? I want to start some pots on my patio. I don't have green thumbs. My cousin might told me about your channel. Definitely already getting inspired. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's so nice. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Well, I have so much videos that you can learn from the soil, how you build your soil, because I do organic. I don't really use chemical and them stuff. So, oh yes, he tell me he was sending someone. Oh, welcome, 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 welcome to this channel. We appreciate you here. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and you always welcome. All right, you always welcome here. I have over 1,000 videos. It's so much you can learn. Okay, so thank you, Mike, for sending over a cousin. I appreciate that. All right. Okay, and you're already getting inspired. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. There's a lot for you to learn, lot for you to learn about, because I talk about the soil, I talk about planting, when to add your compost, harvest time. It's so much. Thank you, and you are welcome. All right. Yep. And if you have any question about you could always email me if you have a question, all right? About you need to know, like you have a question, you could email me. All right, gardening with Bonnie, good night. Yes, thank you. You're welcome, you're welcome. Well, this is wonderful, and that's what I'm saying. Just there's plenty people who really interested in learning. So all we got to do is put the information that people can actually learn. Or plenty people need to trying to grow food, and this is what I've been doing from how much years now, trying to encourage people to grow food. So it's a good thing. Shasha Roberts, thank you for coming in tonight. We appreciate you. All right. Yes. So I I don't know what kind of herbs you guys grow. Say that's difficult to grow, because the only problem I know I had with the herbs, right, was the weather bringing them out. Because when I bring out the herbs, them right, the weather, the morning weather was hitting them so hard. Every morning you come out, it freezing. So I plant them out and I just leave them. The only thing was they wasn't growing fast, but they was dealing with the weather, but they wasn't growing fast. And after that cold weather, everything just take off. I'm telling you, everything. You see, I don't know if you guys can see this, but all these are herbs I'm already drying. I love to air dry them because I just feel like you get more. You see, this is a basket of herbs, and I have a line out there, just line up with herbs just drying. So I'm not just having the challenge. I'm actually showing you. I'm actually doing it myself. Okay, so this is fresh herbs I have already, just harvesting almost every couple days. I have my Home Depot bucket ready. I just have to get some soil. My neighbor gave me some purple basil. My mom told me to try pepper and mint. That's wonderful. Okay. All right. Well, the 5 gallon bucket Home Depot, yes, that's a good start. That's a very good start. And basil, that's a good start as well. And mint. So you have mint that you could grow, and mint come back every year. So you ain't even got to take, you could just leave the bucket outside. And if you're dealing with the cold weather, you could even leave the bucket outside and the mint will still come back. So yes, that's a good start. And pepper, it's a good start as well. Pepper is good as well. So just keep do what you're doing, and just try next year. You get yourself prepared, you start preparing yourself. Always try to prepare yourself in the fall. Like start getting your container if you have the space. Prepare them and put them aside in, and let the rain and the coolness and the water sun beat them down till the spring. And when spring come, you're ready to go. But that's a very good start right there. Very good. So don't give up. And sometimes it could be very challenging, but you can't give up, because at the end of the day, you got to eat. At the end of the day, you need herbs. All right? Lavender was always my hardest, but was easy. Okay. 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 Always I'm just okay, okay. This is what I'm saying, man. Encouraging people is always a blessing. And for you see, that's the thing, man. That this is the thing. Because I know I remember when Mike started following me. Now Mike Kiadik, her cousin. I remember. You know what I'm saying? When he started following me and still see me here doing my thing. And just because I stay positive and what I know, able to send somebody over to me, that's really good. Man, I appreciate that, Mike. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate you coming over. Yeah, Mike who? Mike who? For real, Mike was supporting me for a while and he always come in from time to time. I appreciate that. And Sasha, Robert, you are welcome. You can all, if you have question, you could always ask. All right? Appreciate that. Yes. So this is the goal. The goal is about encouraging people to grow something. The goal is about encouraging people to grow something. And once you could impact people and that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing. But yes, guys, like I was saying, nothing is better than some fresh herbs. Ain't a thing. You know, everything here I can use and make tea. I ain't buying no tea. I even know what's in them tea bags. You see what I'm saying? I have dry sage, I have Greek oregano, I have pineapple mint. This is the Herb Garden Challenge. This is what it's about. It's about getting people to learn about herbs, getting people to actually grow some herbs. This is where this channel is about. This channel is about encouraging people in a positive way, not a negative way, in a positive way. Oh, yes. Thank you, Fifi. I appreciate that. Oh, really? Them shisho, man, I have hundreds of them thing. Hundreds of them growing up in my garden right now. Hundreds. I'm telling you, all over. I'm eager because we okay, well, sis, you the right place. You worry no more. Worry no more, Sasha Roberts. Don't even cry, sis. Worry no more. If you really want help with your garden, don't worry no more. Like I said, you can always ask me question and I have so much videos you can learn from. Okay? Don't worry anymore. Don't worry anymore. We're going to guide you into becoming a successful gardener. We're going to deal with you from the soil, go right up to harvest. All you got to do, have an open mind and willingly want to learn, and you'll be okay. So don't feel bad anymore. You gonna yes. Thank you for that, Mike. Don't feel bad anymore. You hit the right place. That's all we got to do. Encourage each other because it's so important. It's so important to able to grow something. All right. Once you open to learn, you you hit the right place. And a matter of fact, I have a garden class. I do a garden class which this Sunday, this Sunday, let me see. This Sunday is my garden class as well. So you could, if you want to participate in the garden class, well, this will be a beautiful place for you. Sasha Roberts, this will be a beautiful place for you. You could email me. My email is on the my about page. You could email me and you could join us this Sunday. Just email me and then you will able to join me this Sunday at 9 p.m. Yes, Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join me and we can take it from there. That will be a beautiful place for you to learn. Okay, you will be okay. I'm sure you will learn a lot. Your journey and be successful. You need to pack your definitely, definitely. Well, you know how we talk about that. Patient. That's important. That is important. Patient. Yes, that's my email there. You can email me right there, and you can this Sunday, 8 p.m. And anybody who wanna join the class can also email me. Email me. All right. Anybody who interested, email me to join the garden class. All right, all right, all right. Thank you, thank you. And also, if anyone in here from the island, right? We and on my and on we be on my other channel every Friday night, which is tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We come together and we talk about different topic, different island. We're trying to highlight a lot of these islands that people don't know about. And we talk a lot about the culture and things people do growing up in the island. So if anyone interested, you could join us tomorrow and every Friday night, and we talk about, mention the we did about 8 live already where we talk about different things, different islands, the food we grew up at, the channel member have. Yes, on that class, all the channel member have access to the class as well. Yes, yes. Thank you for that, Fifi. And this is the channel right here. If you're interested, every Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we come together and we have a wonderful time talking about all different islands. And we also looking for people. If you're interested in coming up and talk about your culture, the food you eat, and how you grow up, the distance you walk go to school. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do that, you could also email me. You could also email me and let me know. All right. Yeah, we do have a wonderful time over there, though. Oh, you know, over, over there, I just be laughing. I just be really laughing for real. I just be laughing like crazy. So you guys could always join us if you're interested. Okay. Yes. Okay. Gardening season. What is going on this season? What people, what you guys, besides the herbs, what you guys actually planting? What you guys actually growing this season besides the herbs? Hey, J3 GS Farm, how you doing? What's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Yes, we have a great time over there. Lots of memories and jokes. Yes, it's a good hangout place. Ain't a joke. It is a good hangout place. We talk about the Caribbean culture and lifestyle. It is a really good hangout place for real. Yes, I love learning and how Yeah, I Okay, all right. Well, you know what, Sasha? Sasha, I think you need to join us if you have the time. If you have the time, because we're gonna be talking about all these kind of things, all these kind of information with the Carib, the Kilanago, the Carifona. We will be talking about all that. So yes, we will love your input as well. And yes, you should definitely, if you're interested, you should definitely come over. Let me put up the channel again. Let me see the channel. Okay. That's a channel right there. So you could always check it out every Friday night, Eastern Standard Time. So if you feel like coming up, you could always email me and we could arrange that. But we will glad to, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Okay. I'm growing pepper and tomato and herbs and squash and strawberry. Okay, all right. Mike, you doing your thing, man. Mike, you start growing outdoors yet? Or you still indoors? How the weather by you, Mike? Lots of tomatoes, pepper, cucumber, peas, beans, Oh, wow. Okay. All right, Nikki, you doing your thing too, girl. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, beans too. Okay. Squash and zucchini. Oh, wow. You guys put it in the walkover. Oh, man. I love the song of that. I love the song of that. Okay. Wow. Jifam said watermelon. Oh, wow. Damn. You guys going on bad over there, man. Shams. Farmer, my going on bad. Mm-mm. Oh, you're starting outside now? Oh, Shams. Okay. Man, you guys put it in the walk, man. You guys, I love that. I love that. I just love to hear you guys say that, because all you know me already. I love planting, and when I see people planting, it brings joy to me because I just enjoy seeing plants. I just enjoy that. Man, you guys going on bad. Oh yeah, melons, okay. And okra too. Oh, well, okay. Well, I love me some okra. I just eat raw okra at the garden. I just go and pop them sometime and just eat them like that. Some people, I love the tasty. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, might do anything over there, boy. Wow. Yeah, getting yeah, they're getting me too excited, man. Oh, shams. Yeah, man. You guys get me excited for real. It's going, I'm telling you. Wow. I love that, man. That's what I'm saying, guys. Just plant your food, man, and take care of them. And the I always will say, the more you take care of them, the more you get from them. I will always say that. Take good care of them when they're young, so when they get older, you will just be relaxing. Put in the work while the plant is young. That is just like the baby. When the baby is young, that's when you put in the work. Because when the baby start walking, your job become easy. The baby start walking and running. Well, not too easy because he start pulling down everything. But he be more independent now. So less situation for you. You just relaxing now, watching the growing, walking around. You might see a little leaf, they might do some pruning. That's your job becomes so easy now. But you got to put in the work while the babies. Take care of them. Like I keep saying, I'm not satisfied with two pepper on a tree. That ain't gonna walk with me. I gotta see peppers and peppers when I'm harvesting pepper sometime. I just be ripping, I just be pulling, opening my finger and pulling pepper off the tree. That's what you want. That's what you want. Not you picking two like a pepper. No. Take care of them and they will take care of you. Oh yes, okra is wonderful for you. Oh yes. Nikki is for your for doing it. Yeah, man, they're going on bad over there, man, for real. Duty book said watermelon in January and for okay, okay. Hey, hands in the door, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay. You guys going on too bad, man, for real. You guys planting up everything, man. But that's good. That's good. I just like the fact that I see how, I just like the fact that the feelings that comes with it. I know the feelings. I know the feelings when I ain't got to go into the supermarket. When I could just grab a bowl and walk down in my garden and pick some food and get back and cook. Or if I want to cook in the garden, I cook it right there. But the feelings is amazing knowing that you actually have food that you grow. You see what I'm saying? You actually have food that you grow in your home. And like I'm saying, guys, time is kind of changing these days. And the way I see it, I feel that people got to start to grow food. Well, for me, I can't tell you guys what to grow. But I think it's wise to grow food that you could store. You see, like butternut squash. You could put butternut squash. You ain't got to put that in a refrigerator. You could put a butternut squash in an area there and that lasts for months. That's the kind of food people got to start to grow in case nothing things start fall apart. You have food. In case there's no electricity, you still have food to turn to. When people worrying about losing all the food out the refrigerator, you still got food. So to me, I think growing food that can last without being in a refrigerator, I think that's a good idea. That's my opinion. I can't tell you guys what to grow. But for me, it's squash, pumpkin, edibles. These are the kind of food I'm growing that I ain't got to worry. If there's no electricity, my food gonna spoil. Your herbs, you could always you could dry your herbs them, get a container, whatever, something that you could put them into and seal them, and they're gonna last for a period of time. So that's my opinion, guys. I cannot tell you guys how to grow your food and what to grow your food, but I think I'm growing food that, look, me as a guy who loves to grow pepper. I just enjoy growing pepper. I just love the fact to see pepper trees just taller than me and over my head, and I got to set up my hand to pick them. I just love the fact of that. But when I notice, I still have bottles and bottles of pepper sauce that I made, from pepper that I grow in my garden. So I cut that down. I said, man, I cut down on pepper this year. So I'm gonna be doing my little pumpkin, my little squash, and I'm planting watermelon too. This year I'm planting there's another one, that is a watermelon. It's kind of yellowish. Something melon it name. It's kind of yellow. I'm growing that as well. I'm growing even the cantaloupe them. I'm just doing my thing. But I want to grow stuff that do not need to be in a refrigerator in order for it to last. That's what I'm saying. I love me some pepper. I'm telling you. I just love growing them. I enjoy pepper. Pepper is a plant that I study so much. You see, I study pepper so much that I just love growing them. You see, but to me, growing them now is like they just flavor. They're not food. You can't eat pepper for dinner. So I replace the amount of pepper and put actual food. That's how I'm thinking. I'm thinking because I don't know what's happening. I really don't know. Things just look a kind of strange these days. You growing me? Yeah, Mike. This year I'm growing some this year. I already have them growing right at this moment. Yes. I'm growing. Yes, no market. Okay. No. I'm not trying to go. If that was it, no, I'm not trying to go them placement. Yes, I'm gonna go and save squash forward. That's what I'm talking about. It's like you grow because squash is another thing you don't need refrigerator. You could just put them in an area. This is, guys, I don't know. This is how I see it. I still have, look, Fifi, you see, Fifi still have 2 butternut squash from last harvest. We in spring heading for summer, and she still have butternut squash that's still good. Think about that. Yes. Oh, you like pepper too, the everyday life? Man, I love me some pepper, I'm telling you. I'm gonna can it bunch. in fall, and if I harvest a lot. Okay. Hey, Jones, shoot 67. How you doing? All right. You welcome. You welcome. Don't say pepper. Mike is great. Wait, Mike is a pepper man too. Oh, yes, I forgot. Mike is a pepper man too. Okay, okay. Oh, yes, Mike is a pepper man too. Yep. Oh, man. The worst place to be when crap hits the fan is in the city. I stay in the country and prep. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's wonderful. I lost my monkey. For real? I lost my monkey pepper seed, tore my house apart from them. Oh, wow. Are you serious? Oh, man. Okay, you got to get them pepper seed going, Mike. Them monkey pepper. Man, I give a real lot of monkey pepper seed this year, you know. I give a matter of fact, it's a lot of monkey peppers I give away seed I give away this year. I give a guy, I'm just hoping that he planting them thing, man, because I give him a nice set of different type of peppers. They mix up, but the same, they mix with each other, but it's pepper. All you gotta do is separate them. When they all it, it's like, you know, like some pepper mix, different type of hot pepper. All you gotta do, you have Kanye, and you have what is other one name? All you gotta do, plant them, transplant them, and he go to go. But I'm just hoping he do that. You lucky though, Mike. I can see why you couldn't find the seed by. Yes, seed is important, man, and I listen me right now. I Like right now, I harvest my lettuce then, but I make sure I leave 1 to 2 seed. You gotta save seed. I don't care what nobody say. You got to save seed. This thing is, guys, listen to me. Seed gonna become like money one day, and people ain't gonna be giving. I'm telling you. Planter my figure is growing in. Okay, all right, okay, that's wonderful. Mind them already have on their pads. So I'm harvesting mine pretty soon. That's good, that's good, that's good. Mine and them don't have on their pads with seed inside them. I'm harvesting them pretty soon. Okay. I followed, I had them on this system. I was gonna go I got, oh, okay, okay. Yes, we save all the seed. Yes, save your seed. Bust open them peppers. Take the seeds them out. Tomatoes, take the seeds them out. People say tomato seed hard for the forget. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. What I just do, I just bury them back in the soil. You know, I don't do too much setting. I just bury them in the soil, and then they start shooting up in the spring. That's the good thing about tomato seed. You could bury them, and they will come back for the spring. My neighbor asked me for seed, and I didn't want to share them. I give 4 of each. I need them. Listen me. Well, at least you give. Saving pepper seed easy. Just put a paper. Definitely. Pepper seed is really easy for seed. But you know what? Them monkey pepper. Listen me. Listen me. I go and make a mistake and try to open up this thing with my hand. You understand? With my bare hand and try to pull out the seeds them. Listen me, I did everything I can to get that pepper off my hand. Every part of my face, everywhere I touched was born in me. This thing is real hot. Everywhere I touched was born in me for days too. So please, when you're dealing with monkey pepper, put a gloves on. I'm telling you, put a gloves on your hand. Listen to me, people will not be giving away seed pretty soon. I'm telling you, pretty, pretty soon. No people will not be giving away seed. So what I will say, you have a squash, bust it open, take the scrape the seed them out. Save your seed on them. For us beginners, I'm looking for how to save seed from greens like collards, spinach, etc. Okay, well, just watch. When I grow collards, they just grow through the winter, and then in the spring, all the spring, winter, they just start to turn flowers and turn seed. So don't pull them up. Just leave them, let it grow, and they're gonna turn flowers and turn seed. So you're able to harvest seed from them in that form. Never go to bathroom after after doing pepper seed, right? You will have a problem, I'm telling you. A lot of seed are easy to save, but some are a little more complicated. Yes, like tomato. Tomato is kind of is one the hardest one because it's so wetty, so sometimes you got to kind of skim them out and then put them on a piece of tissue and just put them for dry. You do that once. But Mike, you know what? You could forget that, Mike. You could forget. You could don't do thing your pepper and you forget everything about that. Yeah. Yeah. If you're doing hot pepper, I recommend using a gloves, guys. If you're doing monkey pepper, I recommend by by Celeste Law. Oh man. If you use, please use a gloves. I'm telling you. Rather than no, I didn't forget, but where I forget was touching my face, and it was everywhere. But I am telling you, the reason why I'm telling you, because I know if it could burn your face, so unlike we might now say it will have you skipping. I'm telling you, if listen me, even though you just touch here like that, it start burning. Your thing here, it start burning. You catch it, and you might even conscious of them, do pepper. So I'm just saying, be careful that use a gloves when you're dealing with monkey pepper. And it takes forever for come off your hand. Forever. Days. You could use your soap, you could use your whatever. Dot. I use dot and all. I go in the dot and that it wasn't working. So be careful. Once, twice, 3 times. Start singing Lionel Richie. Oh man, that monkey pepper ain't no joke, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of the hottest pepper I ever taste for real. It's one of the hottest pepper I ever taste for real. I'm not saying it's the hottest pepper, but it's the hottest I take. Oh man, you guys get me laughing, man. Well, oh man, it is. I don't know. Back home, little boy, he have a pepper named board pepper, but a small pepper. That one hold me down already. Yeah, that one catch me already. So I know what it's like. So the monkey pepper, I don't even want to feel that with the monkey pepper. I'm telling you. So use a gloves, guys, if you're dealing with that kind of pepper for real. Use a gloves. Okay, so is anyone in here growing pumpkin this year? Who actually growing pumpkin this year? Who growing pumpkin this year? Is anyone actually growing pumpkin this year? Or is anyone, how to put it? Or is anyone in here have experience of growing pumpkin? Board pepper. Oh, you know board pepper? Okay. All right. Okay, I hear that. Okay. For the fact that Japan pepper are often hotter than salt, so it's gonna get. Okay. Well, if that's the case, Mike, you're really gonna need gloves for real. If hydroponic pepper is hotter than soil, yeah. Even when you harvest these pepper, that bay hand that them a leave this thing on top of you, that burning. Even just I'm talking about just harvesting them. Okay, okay, all right, Nikki growing pumpkin. Who else growing pumpkin? Lot of stuff hope to take outside next week. Okay. From seed, I save mine land. Oh, so okay. That's what I'm talking about. You save your own seed and then you replant next year. Okay. So how was it last year, Nikki? How was your harvest? How did you make it out with your pumpkins? Never done pumpkins. I'm going squash. Okay, all right. I have pumpkin seed, but haven't planted any. Are you going to plant any, Miss Joan? Joan 67? Joan Shoot 67? Maybe you should try at least one, two. I mean, if you like. Pumpkin is something again you could grow and save like squash. It was okay for the first 3 times growing pumpkin. Okay, I came away with few decent size for. Okay, all right. Well, that's success. That's success right there. Okay. I'm actually growing it. I grew it before, but I didn't grow pumpkin for like about 5 years now. And I'm doing it this year. I'm basically the pumpkin I'm growing this year is some real big size pumpkin. Some massive pumpkin. So I just want to see the turnout. Oh, wait, hold on. That pumpkin might take over like Mela. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. No, 3 times but my first. Okay, okay, got you. Okay, got you. I might try them with watermelon in that 100-gallon go bag. Can't do soil too so spray. Okay, too much spraying. Okay, all right, got you. I was going to grow pumpkin, but only so much room. I'm doing Georgia honey roast. Okay, squash. Okay. You know what? I'm growing two different type of squash. I don't even know the name of them because someone gave me two squash and I scrape out the seed them. I don't even know the name of them. But that's two different type of squash I'm growing this year that I never grew before. I can't wait to see. And they already, some of them pushing flowers already. I can't wait for see the result. Yes, they do. Okay, you have, yeah, the space. Well, I have two apple trees that did not produce any apple this year. I'm using them for some kind of plant this year, squash, bean, something, because they didn't produce anything. So I'm putting something to run up inside here, inside them two trees. I wish I had the space. Oh, okay. Man, listen to me, man. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Let me see. Exactly. It ain't easy because pumpkin really spreads. I know that for a fact. They really spread. And I don't know. I think for when I had the seed giveaway, I think I gave you guys a squash. Whoever I gave, yes, all the people who I did have this, yes, the who did win. I sent seed with squash, a certain squash for each and every one. These squash grow 4 feet long. But the thing about it is, they grow 4 feet in length. These squash. But the only thing is, they're better to eat young. So yeah, they're better to eat young. So you could grow them like 12, 14 inches long. Don't allow them to get, the only how you allow them to get to 4 feet is if you're looking for seeds. Other than that, grow them, eat, you could start harvesting them from the time they get like this, 16 inches, 12 inches. My watermelon etc. has lived in a 25-gallon go bag or get moved. Okay, okay, okay. I grew my sugar baby watermelon vertically last year. Love it. The sugar, wait, hold on. The sugar baby. The sugar baby is the small watermelon. or big ones? Which one is the sugar baby again? Is it the small one? Okay, Duval says she growing pumpkin. You growing pumpkin, Duval? Is your first time or you did it before? Oh, the small one. Okay, okay, got you, got you, got you. Because how you say vertical, I'm saying, wait, hold on. So you could grow the big, heavy one. Okay, that's why I asked you which one. Okay. Small personal size. Got you, got you. Okay. I'm gonna try Minnesota midget melon. Okay. There's a lot of water. Is a lot of melon out there then. Mm. I mean, it has my states the best growing. Okay. Right, right, right. I agree, Mike. I agree. So definitely do well. For real. Yeah, because I wanted to because I'm growing watermelon. So I was saying, well, if you could grow them vertical, I'm creating a trail for them. Because yes, I mean I have the space, but I know they run out. They might be running all in the bushes. Them, and I'm not trying to go over there. So okay, I'm growing sugar baby melon. Oh, okay, cassava, canary, yellow meat. Oh damn, you going on Duval? You going on bad over there, Duval? Wow, that's a lot of melon you growing over there. I'm going for the giant Carolina Cross. Oh, that's a watermelon. Wow, okay. I got to look into some of these things next season. Oh wow, it's tiger melon sweet. I got okay. I'm not. Oh, okay, okay. Let me see. Yeah, so that's once you got the space, guys. I think you should grow as much as you can. Once you got the space, I think you should, put some time because at the end of the day, it's food for you and your family. Once you got the space, put in some time. Even if it's all in the morning before you go to work. Or if not, when you come home at evening, put some time in growing some food. Put some time in growing some food for yourself. You grow it, you know what you put around it, you grow it yourself. It's such a joy. I don't know if you guys just be excited like me. But when you see I walk out in the garden with my bowl, I'm happy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just looking at it as okay, I ain't got to buy this. And I actually grow this myself. So the joy I just get, this is why I work so hard in my garden. This is why I work so hard. Because what I try to do, I try to actually grow as much food as I can. So when when winter come in, I ain't have to actually go and buy nothing. When I tell people I don't go to the supermarket, They must just think I'm joking. To buy food, they must think I just be joking. No, I'm not. I'm trying to grow as much as I can. Grow food that can last. Brassica, yes, you love brassica, but you got to understand, them things done too fast. Squash, grow squash. Grow food, actual food. I introduce you guys to a plant named Edo. Everybody should have a root of Edo in the yard. I'm telling you, for real. This is a thing that you always have food. It comes back every year once you plant back the head, and it multiply every year. And that's food. I'm running out of space, but I'm going to rearrange something so it can all fit. Definitely. I agree with that. Yes, the Carolina cross has the possibility to go up to what? Up to 100 pounds. Wow. Damn. Up to 100 pounds. Wow. I wouldn't know what to do with 100 pound watermelon. Supposed to eat one grub. For real, right? You gotta use a machete for bust that open. Yo. Wow. Okay. Carolina Cross Watermelon Records. Really? 200? What the hell is 200 pounds? Wow. Okay. Some say it has fall boat race from pumpkin. Wow. Calling it the night, walking the mountain. All right, the everyday life of an OCD. Thank you for coming by. We appreciate you coming through. All right. You have a blessed, wonderful night. Good night. So is anybody growing banana? Is anybody growing like banana? Who growing banana? Anybody in here growing banana? Small melon, okay. Okay, got okay. When you have watermelon that big, it's part. It gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be party time. Yeah, is anybody actually growing banana? Who growing banana? I've tried before, no success. Okay, all right. I'm growing banana. I'm growing banana right now. My banana last year, it grew real huge, a big tree. But the winter, usually when the winter come, the wind is gonna stop and dry it down. Then it's gonna continue from that height in the spring. But the winter hit it so hard last year, take it down to the ground. And I thought that was it. But it shoot right back up. And it have four small one around it. How can you see? Feed the whole neighborhood. Yes, for real, for real. That watermelon is crazy. I don't, man, that's too big for me. That I'm not sure if I can eat that. That's too big. I have two. Some Some small banana. Okay. Where you have it have on J3 GS, it have on banana or it's small bananas like short dwarf or it have on banana. I can't wait to see mine producing banana for real. Can you start banana from a banana or seed? I'm trying to. I'm trying a pineapple. It has root. Okay, okay, yes, pineapple. Once it get a root, you could put it in a pot. Banana. You know what? I remember first time days. I think banana used to have seed. I'm not sure about these banana these days if they have seed, but I think nursery. You might be able to get one from a nursery. I'm not. One time I get one from that one. I get it from someone. Someone give me a plant, but you could also get them from them stores. They sell them as well. Do banana produce a force? I'm not. I don't. I really don't think they produce a force here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they produce. Mine did not produce a force here, and I get it at a pretty good size, and it didn't produce. So I don't think. I don't think they produce a force here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They are about four in tall. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Banana had these before the blight in the 70s. Oh, because I know I used to be eating banana and it used to have like a thing inside it and you could have see like some black thing. Like you could have see like seeds. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. Got you, Mike. Got you. Wow. So let me ask you guys, what you guys think about the weather this year, last year into this year? Did you guys see any changes with the weather? And the next thing again, are you guys seeing bees? Yes, that blight kill moose, wall banana. Oh wow. Okay. That's why you're not seeing none of them with seed today. I remember eating banana and it's like they had this thing, they had a thing inside, and you naturally, like you could have naturally see a seed. Okay, I have a banana here. I'm going to cut it to see if it looks like. Okay, all right. We had 90 days of triple. Oh, damn. Of what? Of triple digit temperature last summer. Hopefully will be cool. Oh my goodness. 90 days? Man, that's some serious weather. The 3 months. Ooh. I hope you get cooler weather this year. I'm hoping. My goodness. That's some weather for 3 months. It's gonna be 80 and 90 all summer here. So oh wow. Hmm. Man, that's some serious weather. That's some serious weather only dealing with the man. Well, I thought I had a banana here. All right, I hear that. Oh man. Was 100 here 3 months. Oh man, damn. Weather is crazy, yes. Wow. That's some serious weather only dealing with. So what about bees? Are you guys seeing any bees? I don't know, but I'm not seeing bees like I usually. Are you guys seeing any bees like only? Oh my goodness! Only 3 days of rain. Wow, Mike, I see why you do. I see why you're growing indoors, man. For real, we would get 90s, and with humidity, it feel like oh my goodness, like 105 or higher. Wow, we had about that much rain too. Weird times. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what is going on, but the weather look like something is going on. Not sure what it is, but and I just know last year, like 5 days of real cold weather has passed last year, right? And fruits that's already produced on trees. Plenty people lost their fruits. I lose all the plum on my plum tree. I never seen it before, but I seen it this year. I had bees. I had bees in summer, not seen any bees yet. Oh wow. I was telling somebody the same thing today. I ain't see no bees in my garden yet. And I ain't see as much butterfly either. I ain't seen no bees yet this year. And guys, them bees is so important. I see a few of them. Okay. I have never seen triple digit here. Okay, all right. It's so hot here. I'm putting my peppers outside. Cool. Wow. It's night is 60s. Wow. But this winter and the beginning of the spring, we had about 4 clear days and then nothing but rain. Oh wow, rain, rain. And look like ponds are all flooded. Oh wow, sorry to hear that. Should be still worry about should be s- I hope we ain't gotta be worrying about no more frost for the during this year. Well, until maybe late fall or late winter or in the winter. If a frost tumble through this summer, it will be devastated. I'm telling you. I'm hoping that ain't happen. Or not even summer, late spring. Or plenty people already bring out their stuff already. So if a frost pass now, that could be real crucial. Wow. Yes, guys. Oh, what happened there? We in there, I guess, a freeze. What the hell? What happened there? Damn, the internet they just get freeze up. But anyhow, guys, thanks again for coming out tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you again tonight for coming out. Thank you guys so much. Hope to see you guys next week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's continue with this conversation. Thank you guys again for coming out. You guys have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Peace, love, and blessing to each and every one of you. You guys have a good night, all right? Thank you guys so much for coming out. If we get froze this summer, that be helpful. Okay. All right, guys. Good night.